Good morning, my name is Justin, also known as F2P Solo Q, and this is What Should I Learn Today? Tara, aral tayo. Let's start.
All Korean vowels sound the same! Similar, but not the same. Let me help you break it down. The first vowel is A as in ouch. A. Second vowel is Ya. Ya. Third one is O as in uh-oh. O. Fourth one is Yo as in young. Yo. Fifth one is O as in oh no. O. Sixth one is Yo as in hey yo. Yo. Seventh one is as in wee oo. Eighth one is you as in you. You. Ninth one is as in last one is
ang sarili nilang administrative law enforcement procedure na aarestuhin ang mga daigong barko na nasa kapagitan ng teritoryo ng nila. Walang gaanong detalye sa nilabas na pahayag ng National Security Council ng NSC kagabi. Sinabi namin na kahapon ng umaga ng isa rin ang resolution ng issue violation sa Union kung saan nakasagsalang PRC Sierra Madre. Dahil ito sa agresibong aksyon ng China kung saan binangga at inatak ito ang sinasakyan inflatable boats ng mga sundalo Navy ng Pilipinas. Pinunina ng NSC ang aksyon ng China. Walang binanggi ng NSC na may nasugatang sundalo. Sabi naman ang spokesman ng China Coast Guard sa isang pahayag, lumabag daw ang Pilipinas sa pangako nito at nagpadala ng supply ship at inflatable boats sa Union. Kaya bukod sa pagbigay ng warning at pagharang, sumamparaw ng China Coast Guard sa bangka ng Philippine Navy at nag-inspeksyon sa loob. Sabi ng China legal at professional ang ginawa nilang ito. Pero bukod sa mga
Okay, actually there was another video that I watched before, and it says that like it's when they're teaching Korean kids to read, they remember where it's actually a very intuitive writing system wherein, like for example, this one, that's where I think that's where you find the sound. So yeah. Yeah. So it's open mouth and then the
Sa magpagkakatula ang source ng GMA Integrated News, apat na rib o rapid haul inflatable boat ang hinostage ng China.
But let me just look for that just to make sure I already forgotten.
all Korean vowels sound the same! Similar, but not the same. Let me help you break it down. The first vowel is A as in ouch. A. Second vowel is Ya. Ya. Third one is O as in uh-oh. O. Fourth one is Yo as in young. Yo. Fifth one is O as in oh no. O. Sixth one is Yo as in hey yo. Yo. Seventh one is as in wee oo. Eighth one is you as in you. You. Ninth one is as in last one is E as in B. E. All Korean vowels sound
체리는 학습 콘텐츠가 충분하다는 게 큰 장점인 것 같은데요. 공부를 하고 싶어도 내가
Want to speak real Korean from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at KoreanClass101.com.
Welcome to KoreanClass101.com's 3분 한국어, the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn Korean. 안녕하세요, Amy예요. 반가워요. Hi, I'm Amy. Nice to meet you. In this series 3분 한국어, we are going to learn basic Korean expressions. It's super easy and it takes only 3 minutes. First of all, you're going to learn how to introduce yourself in Korean. There are a few different ways to do it depending on how formal you want to be. Let's first look at an informal way to introduce yourself. 안녕, Amy야. 반가워. Hi, I'm Amy. Nice to meet you. 안녕, Amy야. 반가워. Here, 안녕 means peace, so literally you say peace to say hello in Korean. Next, you can say your name, then add the sentence ending particle 야. My name is Amy, so I say Amy야. Finally, you say 반가워. 반가워 means nice to meet you. Now you try it. Start by saying 안녕, then say your name followed by 야. If your name is David, you can say 데이비드야. Finally say 반가워. 안녕 데이비드야. 반가워. Now let's see a formal version. 안녕하세요. Amy예요. 반가워요. Hi, I'm Amy. Nice to meet you. 안녕하세요. Amy예요. 반가워요. What has changed from the previous introduction? Let's take a close look at these together. First, 안녕 has to change to 안녕하세요. 하세요 is the verb meaning to do. If you add 하세요 next to 안녕, it becomes more formal and polite. 안녕하세요. Next, you can replace the particle 야 with 에요. Both of them are sentence ending particles, and you can put them after nouns. But 야 is informal and 에요 is formal. So if you say Amy예요 instead of Amy야, you can introduce your name in more formal way. Finally, 반가워요. Do you remember how to say nice to meet you in the informal way? 반가워. Here, you can simply add the particle 요 at the end of the verb. Then it becomes formal. 요 is a particle that can make a sentence polite. 반가워요. One more time. The formal way to introduce yourself is 안녕하세요. Amy예요. 반가워요. The informal way to introduce yourself is 안녕, Amy야. 반가워. Now it's time for Amy's insights. When you introduce yourself in Korea, it's polite to make a small bow. If you're a guy, bow with your hands at your sides. If you're a girl, bow with your hands in front of you. Bow from the waist. You don't have to dip down very far. In the last lesson, we learned how to introduce ourselves in Korean. Today, we're going to learn how to use good manners as we thank people. Are you ready? Then let's start. There are several ways to thank someone. Let's start with the most common phrase, 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 감사합니다 means I do thanks or thank you. To say thank you very much, you just need to add 대단히, which means very much or greatly. 대단히 감사합니다. 대단히 감사합니다. 대단히 means greatly, so 대단히 감사합니다 is like saying thank you very much. In the last lesson, we saw that Korean has formal and informal ways of speaking. 감사합니다 is pretty. In the last lesson, we saw that Korean has formal and informal ways of speaking. 감사합니다 is pretty formal. If you want to thank someone more casually, you can use a shorter phrase. 고마워. 고마워. Let's break down those phrases. In the formal way of saying thank you, 감사합니다. 감사 means thank you. And 합니다 is a formal way to say to do. So 감사합니다 means I do thanks. And to make it less formal, we swap out 감사 with a different verb. That's 고마워. It has the same meaning of thank you, but it's more friendly. When someone thanks you, how should you answer? There's no set response like you're welcome in English, but there are a few things that you can say. The first thing is 아니에요. 아니에요. You literally are saying no. But this is a common and informal way to respond to someone thanking you. You're telling the person that there's nothing to bother thanking you for. There's another phrase that's used to respond to thank you in Korean. 천만에요. 천만에요. But it's not used all that often. You're better off with 아니에요 in most situations. Now it's time for Amy's insights. 감사합니다 sounds formal. 고마워 sounds informal. What if you want to sound kind of formal but still kind of friendly? In that case, you can upgrade the informal 고마워 to 고마워요. You see, you simply add 요 at the end. 요 is the sentence ending particles that make sentences more polite. This is a nice way to thank your waiter. 고마워요. In the last lesson, we learned how to thank people by saying 감사합니다 and 고마워. In this lesson, we will learn some of the most common greetings used in Korea. Are you ready? Then let's start. The most common
to uncover the truth and for justice to prevail.
Sinagot din niya sa anim na pahina ng liham ang ilang aligasyon. Itinanggi niyang money laundering at pagpapatayo ng pogo ang layo ng bangkulan kung saan naging part owner siya. Walaan niyang basihan ng aligasyong simulated o pakunwari lang ang pag-divest o pag-divest sa pag-aari sa kumpanya. Kaya walaan niyang basihang idawit siya sa anumang usapin tungkol sa kumpanya dahil inilipat na raw niya ang interes sa Baofu sa pamamagitan ng deed of assignment bago pa mahalal noong 2022. Wala na raw siyang direktang partisipasyon o pinansyal na interes sa kumpanya nang mangyari ang mga aligasyon. Hindi umana siya tumakbo para protektahan ng personal na interes sa negosyo at
Call.
ng PAO.
Ka.
Kulang ang mga elemento para sabihing sabit siya sa human trafficking, kidnapping o money laundering. Iginigit din ko ang presumption of innocence o ang pagiging inosente hanggang walang konkretong ebidensya para patunayan ang parata. Hindi anya por
Mo.
kasangkot o kasabot na sa mga krimen sa kanyang nasasakupan. Maaari naman anya maisagawa ang mga organisadong krimen ng patago. Hindi anya makatarong ang isang mayor sa mga ganitong aktibidad nang walang sapat na ebidensya. Wala anya siyang direktang pakikilahok sa pang-araw-araw na operasyon ng
Mo.
ang mga desisyon kaugnay nito ay sakla umano na ibang ahensya. Tiwala umano siguro na mapapatunayan wala siyang kinalaman sa mga aligasyon. Sabi naman ng PAO, magkokomento sila kaugnay ng liham ng mayor.
Call.
Pag-aralan nila ito. Para sa GMA Integrated News,
Ka. O.
24.
Inilatag ng bagong hepe ng NBI ang mga direktibang gusto niyang patutuka sa ahensya. Kabilang ang pagpuksa ng sakipan ng insidente ng scam.
Ka.
Man makapang biktima ang mga ito. Nakatutok sa pagdaraman.
Ma. Ma. O. O. A. Mo. Ka. Ko. Ka. Mo. Ma. O.
거거
Ang target niya, maging proactive o manghuli ng scammer bago pa man makapambiktima.
뭐가 마마
Ma. Ma.
Goka.
Tutulong din daw ang NBI sa krisis o at
거가
laban sa illegal gambling.
가가
Sabi ni Santiago, mabait siyang boss, pero babalay niya sa
가가
mga tauhan.
가마
Ko. Ma.
Sabi niya sa kanila, huwag siyang ituring na baguhan dahil sa NBI
뭐가
nagtrabaho noong 1977 hanggang 1979 bago naging pulis. Kaya dito raw siya nag-umpisa.
감호
Dito rin niya tatapusin ang kanyang karir.
Gom.
May bili naman si outgoing NBI Director Estrella
Koma.
Deleno sa kanyang
Gama.
karir.
가마 뭐마 코마
Kuma.
코마
Mayo. Mo.
Ka,
Para sa GMA Integrated News,
ma,
Marisol Abduraman. Nakatuto, 24 oras.
Hinihimok ang mga lokal na pamahalaan sa Metro Manila na magpasa ng ordonansa kontra sa mga sala sa lapat ng Kawano, spaghetti wires. Napagkasunduan niya sa pulong ng Metro Manila Council at ng MMDA kanina. Suportado ito ng mga mayor na bumubuo ng konseho. Pinayagan naman daw ang mga lokal na pamahalaan na i-regulate ang pagkakabit ng mga distribution lines. Ipinuto ng MMDA sa pulong
Koma.
pagkakataong nagbulot ng traffic ang mga bumagsak na poste dahil sa labat na kable. Napagkasunduan ding magkaroon muna ng information drive bago tanggalin ang mga sala sa labat na kable. Inanunsyo ng US National Security Council na patay na ang nawawalang Pinoy na tripulante ng barkong ng grupong Huri.
Koma.
Pero wala pang konfirmasyon kaugnay niyan ang Department of Foreign Affairs na magsasagawa ng
Kama.
search operations.
ka, ma,
Koma.
Ilang araw matapos ang pag-atake ng grupong Houthi sa MV Tutor sa Red Sea sa bahagi ng Greece noong June 12.
Alright, review time. So today we learned the vowels of Korean, very easy. A, ya, o, yo, o, yo, you, u, o, and e. Yeah, I'll be putting it there. Also, there are two very an informal and a formal way of saying or introducing yourself, like Anyong, Justin Yabang Gawo, and Anyong Haseo, Justineo Bangawoyo. Also, thank you. There is a formal and a less formal way, like Gamsahamnida and Gumawo.
Undersecretary Eduardo De Vega, nakasalukuyang nasa Greece,
And these letters, Ga, Mo, Go, and
na nangakong magsasagawa ng search operation oras na maidaong sa ligtas na lugar ang barko.
I didn't start learning. I had the lesson for Korean when in a website, in an app. That's a very useful app. But I wish there was one in a website. I'm not sponsored, so I'm not gonna say the word, but they have the best when it comes to what I need when it comes to the grammar, the things that you need to remember to start your brain onto the language. But then it doesn't end there. You have to
pinapunta sa casualty. Tapos tinanong pa daw sila kung saan nila nalaman.
You have to really get into the language. There are nuances of languages called like the syntax, the grammar, the timing, the tone. So there are lots of things. But you can start with the diction. That's why I think Duolingo is one of the best one out there, and it's also free. So it's very good, especially if you have a target language. But if you don't have a target language and you're just doing it for fun, you can definitely learn by talking to people. But for people like me, it's gonna be very hard. It's like diving into the water when you don't know how to swim. So yeah, that's the task.
At pagdating ng
But
Mayo,
again, I pushed through it. I know I'm not the only one who always wanted to be a polyglot. So
gusto yun man daw
let's
niya
just
magbawas
make that
ng consumo.
a life
May karamihan sa kinakailangan gamitin ng marami
a life
appliance.
goal or a lifelong goal. If there's nothing else to do.
ng pambayad mo kung hindi pwedeng magtipid kasi
감사합니다 or gomawo.
Ginawa na ang balita magbababa na singil sa kuryente ang Meralco ngayong